for the believer, that this is the time that God is going to do great and mighty things in the lives of those who trust him, in those who have been faithful, in those who have been consistent, in the lives of those who have walked with him. God is going to reward you in this season of your life, that this is your set time. It does not matter what you've been through. It does not matter where you've been, what's been going on. I really believe from conversing with the Father that this is the time that God is going to reward those that have been faithful. The word of the Lord declares, let us not grow weary in well-doing, because in due season we shall reap if we faint not. And so I believe that this is the time that we're going to reap a harvest, that this is our set time, that this is the time that God is going to release previous prophetic words that were spoken over our lives, and we're going to see the manifestation of those words come to fruition in this season of our lives. One more time, just declare it to yourself. Say, this is my set time.
This is my set time.
I believe it. I know it. I sense it. I smell it. I can taste it. I'm dreaming it. I am envisioning it, that this is the set time that God is going to visit you. There again, I promise I'll start preaching next week, but I'm reminded in 2004, November 2004, I was in New Orleans, Louisiana, and our late second presiding bishop, Bishop Otis Floyd from Flint, Michigan, had ministered a message entitled Soon. And I believe with all of my heart, as Bishop Floyd was talking about that message soon, he was talking about how God was going to reward us, and it was just a matter of time, and the blessing was right around the corner. I believe that now is that soon time. Now is the set time that God is going to do great and mighty things in the lives of those that trust him. I said this on the prayer call, and I said again on this day, that God have saved, or that God is saving the best for last.
Yes.
And that the rest of your life shall be the best of your life. That God is literally going to bless you. That this is the season, this is the hour, that all the hell that you've been through, that all of the struggle, all of the things that you have had to endure, God is going to reward you in this season for it. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. And so this is the word of the Lord that comes from St. John chapter 5. Verse 1, it says, and there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem, and now there in Jerusalem by the sheep market, a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches, and in these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. Whatever your condition is in this season, in this set time, God is going to heal you of it. It does not matter how long you've been dealing with it. It does not matter how long you've had it. The word of the Lord goes on to say, for an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. And whosoever then first after the troubling of the water stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. Somebody say whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
Come on, say it one more time. Whatsoever.
Whatsoever.
And so whatsoever your problem is, God is going to make you whole of it in this season. And a certain man was there which had an infirmity 38 years. And when Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he saith unto him, wilt thou be made whole? And the impotent man answered him, sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me in the pool. But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. And Jesus saith unto him, rise, take up thy bed, and walk. For the Lord is saying in your set time to get up. Somebody say, get up.
Get up.
He said, get up. He said, rise. He said, rise to the occasion, that this shall be your season. Go after what it is that he has spoken to you about.
Yes.
Do what God told you to do. The dreams, the vision, the purposes, the determinations, the plans, any and everything that God has placed in your spirit. This is the season to go after it. You can't be scared. You can't be intimidated. You can't be saying, God, you know what? I tried it in previous years. Somebody stepped before me. Somebody did this already. It did not work.
Right.
Somebody made the attempt. It did not go the way that it should have went. But you got to